Hi, my name is Jeeves. I'm an interfaith practitioner and activist in North East London. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about Sudama and his friend, Lord Krishna. This story is one of my favourites because it focuses on simple acts of kindness and selflessness. Sudama and his wife are both fantastic examples of people who aren't considered wealthy or live in huge palaces, however, still share what they do have with those around them. Also notice how despite their differences in lifestyle, Lord Krishna and Sudama are still great friends. When Krishna was a young boy, one of his close friends was Sudama. Sudama came from a poor family. When they grew up, Krishna lived in a palace, and because he was wise, advised princes about their kingdoms. However, Krishna remained honest and modest. Sudama was not as wealthy as Krishna, but he helped everyone in his village. They remained good friends. One day, Sudama's wife asked him, "Why don't you ask Krishna, your close friend, for some help? We have very little, and our home needs fixing." On hearing this, Sudama became nervous. He didn't feel bad because he was poor, but he didn't like to ask his friends for help, even though he was in difficulty. Despite this, he decided to travel to see his Krishna. "Don't go empty-handed," said his wife. "You must take something to offer him." It was a tradition in India not to go empty-handed when you visited someone. But what could poor Sudama take? He didn't have clothes, jewels, or even the finest food to take. All he had was plain cooked rice. So he packed it in a small cloth and went to see Krishna. Sudama entered the beautiful palace. As soon as Krishna saw Sudama, he rushed down and greeted his old friend. "You must be tired," he said. "Please sit." And he offered Sudama a seat next to the throne. Sudama sat down shyly. Seeing the cloth Sudama was holding, he asked, "What have you brought me?" Sudama tried to hide his rice, but he took the cloth from him. "Rice? I could eat this with some lentils. Thank you." Sudama relaxed and they shared a meal. Chatting together was so joyful that Sudama forgot to ask for help, the very thing he had come to do. Sudama left the palace and returned to his home, which still needed fixing. When he got there, Sudama was shocked and surprised to see plenty of food, and that all of his home had been repaired. His wife was pleased, but she didn't know that Sudama had forgotten to ask for help. Sudama realized the wonder of his good friend Krishna. He thought the offer of rice to Krishna had demonstrated that a good act, no matter how small or simple, will get good results in return. Likewise, Krishna gave Sudama what he needed because he knew that Sudama was a true person who worked hard.